with the person who indoctrinated me into a cult for 6 months, at least, and they were, like, wrestling me and arguing with me loudly. They were arguing with me in a car, and then they were arguing with me in, like, a bed, and their wife was there, and they had endangered us both in the dream by, like, driving off a cliff, literally driving off a cliff, like, with us connected to them. Like, it was one of those bikes with multiple seats, and they took the bike and they, like, drove everyone off a cliff, like, them, their wife, and me. And then as we were, like, falling off the cliff to our demise, we had to, like, astral project to save ourselves by astral projecting into whatever was nearby. It was, like, a really awful forced way of, like, you're gonna either astral project or you're gonna die trying, kind of a thing. And then, so I, like, transferred to a buzzard as we were plummeting, and then transferred back to my body after, or something. And then we were, like, after that, because it was something like, in the dream, the reason I had left the cult was that I'd already been driven off a cliff once before. I'd already been driven off a cliff before by these people, and then I followed them again for some fucking reason in the dream and got driven off a cliff again. And then, like, we were arguing or something in the dream, and they were, like on top of me, like, the cult leader was on top of me, like, wrestling me, and I pulled out my phone and I started, like, filming them in the dream. And, they started, like, saying, like, "Oh, are you filming me? Are you filming this right now? Are you seriously filming this right now?" And I said something like, "Yes, because this is insane, and I want proof of what I was put through." And, it was so vivid and realistically terrifying that, like, when I woke up for a moment, I wondered if, like, I was really in danger again from these people. If they were really hurting me again. I just want nothing to do with any of it. I just want to forget. I regret every part of any involvement I had in that cult for as long as I had it. It was a lie, it was a mistake, and I fully regret it. And I fell into that cult in the first place because I was extremely vulnerable after being disowned. And I've been extremely vulnerable for some time, looking for any fucking man to love me, to want me, to be my friend. Trying to appeal, trying to adapt myself to any fucking man, because I didn't have a loving male presence in my life growing up. Because I had a fake male presence in my life growing up. So I got groomed, and I got disowned by that fake male presence, and I fell into multiple cults. Yeah. I fell into multiple cults. The most recent cult I fell into was an in-person cult that seriously affected me and my partner. And it didn't just hurt me, it hurt other people too. Like my partner. And I left when I realized that the wife of the leader was transphobic and lying online and other shit. And, like, fatphobic online apparently too. And I was shown that, and it's like, 2 of your 5 fucking core members at the time are transgender. What the fuck were you thinking or doing? Like, you start a cult where 2 of your 5 core members are trans, and then you're gonna be transphobic online? You guys are a fucking moron. Like, I cannot imagine being that stupid. Like, of course people would eventually find out. So you should have chose other members, and I guess they probably have now. Probably suckered some poor ass saps into their cult and then driven them off a cliff too. And it's like, these people held no fucking power over me. None at all. But it was a little bit startling or scary to see them in my dreams. Yeah, because I haven't seen them in months. And to feel like one of them is like wrestling me or endangering my life, like, fuck off. Seriously. Like, fuck off.